Hi everybody, it's good to see you. I hope yous are well. Won't you pull you up a chair and sit as well while we talk about the Lawson family massacre? December 25th, 1929 started off like any normal Christmas day. The silence was broken by gunshots coming from the Lawson farm. The men from the surrounding area ran to the farm to see what was going on. The first building they came to was a tobacco barn. On the ground outside was two pools of blood that led inside. When they opened the doors, there were the two lifeless bodies of little Carrie and little Maybelle. They were shot and then beat to death. With this, the men contacted authorities, and what they found was so terrible and so unimaginable. Fanny, the mother of the Lawson family, was shot dead on the porch. Just inside the house, 16-year-old Mary was shot to death as well. Little James and Raymond seemed to have heard the gunshots and ran to hide to no avail. They were found and shot to death as well. Finally, the baby Mary Lou was found beat to death in her crib. Who could do such a thing? Kill the innocent women and children? Let's get into the family history, and then we'll find the answer to this very question. Charlie Lawson, the father of the Lawson family, was born May 18, 1886 in Lawsonville, North Carolina. In 1911, Charlie met Fanny Mannering and married her. They had 8 children. Sadly, in 1920, young William died of sickness at the age of 6. In 1918, Charlie's brothers Marion and Elijah moved to Germantown, North Carolina. And Charlie, he went with them in hopes of making a better life for him and his family. Charlie worked as a tenant tobacco farmer, and by 1927, he had enough money to buy his own farm. Everything was going well until November of 1929. Charlie began to complain of terrible headaches and becoming depressed and easy to anger. Just 1 week before the massacre, Charlie took his family into town and bought them a new set of clothes for Christmas, and he also had a family portrait taken as well. Where was Charlie? Where was 19-year-old Arthur? Well, Arthur was sent on an errand just before the massacre started, and Charlie, he snapped. He was the shooter himself. While the sheriff returned with Arthur, there was so many people on the farm amazed at what had happened, when all at once a shot rang out. It was Charlie, deep in the woods behind the house. He turned the shotgun on himself. In his pocket was a note that read, "Troubles can cause." Charlie placed the bodies of his family face up and crossed their arms on their chest and a rock under their head as a pillow. So what would cause a man to kill his entire family? One theory has it that a head injury Charles sustained caused this, was later proven wrong. Another dastardly cause is that eldest daughter Mary was pregnant with Charles' baby, and when she threatened to tell, he snapped. But a paranormal investigation into the funeral home where the Lawson family was embalmed and kept and their funeral was had, Charlie tells of a nasty energy that forced him to do the unspeakable things. I guess the real true answer to what caused Charlie to snap, only the Lord himself knows. Folks, I want to thank you for sitting and listening to me tell the story of the Lawson family massacre. We thank you for listening. We love you to pieces, and we'll see you next time.